Okay guys, today I'm going to use this tire changer. It's an Eagle 1020 tire changer. I'm going to demonstrate how to safely use this machine to change a tire. It's fairly simple, guys. Not very many buttons on this. So let's get started. Okay. First off, you have 3 pedals down here. One pedal breaks the tire down. Okay. Another pedal opens the clamp. And what these clamps do, this right here is what pushes. You open these, you shut these, and it clamps onto the inside of the wheel, so the tire will pop off with you. Okay? Then the other one just spins the tire around, spins the deck around. Okay? Then puts air in it. Okay? You have an air gauge here, and you have how much air pressure is coming into the machine. You will also use this, demonstrate. And you have to have these, tire bar. Very important. So let's get started. Also, you'll have to have some type of lube to use, whether it's a paste or I just use a silicone-based spray. Okay. First off, we have our wheel and tire. Let the air out. Valve force, it wants to fly out, just to keep it. You will need it later. Okay guys, some people like to let all the air out. Other people like to just open the valve core up and start breaking down. If you're reusing the tire, you won't let all the air out, because I have seen guys, this has a lot of force, okay? If you don't let all the air out of this and you try to break it down, sometimes you can't actually put a hole in this tire, and then there you go. You're trying to reuse that tire, it's ruined. And tires are fairly expensive nowadays. Okay? So, tire goes in here, and when you put it in, this rides the rim here, the bead. Okay? You hold on to this. See, it's breaking the bead down. Then you 180 and break the other side, or the other side of it. This is just an old shop tire, strictly for training purposes. Some newer vehicles, though, guys, will actually have what they call a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system. These are very expensive. You have to watch. The older ones do not have that. Usually from 2007 up, that's when you need to pay attention if you're working on one. Normally it will be labeled if it does have TPMS, and you can tell by the valve stem. We'll go into that later. This does not, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, now we need to break the back side down, same as the front. One more time, this tire's been on here for 5 minutes. Now, some of these are fairly heavy, guys, so what you do is lift with your back, lift with your legs, not your back, okay? Safety. Okay? The wheel is on there. Now this is where we use the other, clamp it down. Can't move. Okay. this has adjustments here, so it can actually spin in and out more. What you want to do is, you want to adjust this to where it sits. This is called a duck head, guys. You want this duck head to rest right on top of this wheel. Okay? Just a little above, like 1/4 of an inch. The reason why you want it just above, in case you have an aluminum wheel or you have a nice set of wheels and you don't want to scratch, because this can scratch your wheels. Okay? We got our adjustment where it's just a little off the wheel. Okay? Notice it's two-sided, guys. We're using this right here side. This goes in between the bead, and you use the duck head here as leverage. Come over here, and if you notice, now the bead is on top of this duck head. That's what you want. Then you'll use the other. You'll spin it. Okay, we've got the top bead separated. Sometimes these want to stick, guys. Sometimes you can hit this right here. Okay, now this is not very hard, guys, but sometimes this is a tricky part. You want to get this bar down on the bottom bead and try to raise it up over the duck head. So, if you can see this, but it is up over. Now, you don't want to cut the bead. This is very important. You can't cut this bead taking the tire off and most definitely putting the tire on. When you get to this point, you want to press down and on the bar and press up here, like you're trying to push the tire off, pull it off. Spin. Bam. Tire is off. Okay? Another good rule of thumb, your wheels are either steel or aluminum. Okay? Steel wheel sometimes will rust around the bead here. I always like taking either a brush or just something that's rough. And use advantage of this, it spins. Clean the rust, if it's a steel wheel, off the bead. Check for any tire slime that people use, Fix-A-Flat. I always recommend clean that stuff off. If it's aluminum wheel, sometimes they will oxidize the aluminum wheel. In between that, you want to keep that clean. The reason why is sometimes you'll acquire a slow leak. And when you work in a tire shop, it's a pain in the butt for a person to come in once a week saying that their tire is leaking and you check it and you can't find it. A lot of times it's right there. Or we're not going to replace the valve stem in this one today, but a lot of times they'll leak around the valve stem. Always replace, when you put a new set of tires on, always replace the valve stem. If you're putting an old tire on and you want to go cheap, always inspect your valve stem. That's overlooked. That's a common factor that's overlooked. Anyway, when you replace these, they make a tool puller, pulls that valve stem out, or you can just use a knife or a pair of dikes, cut this off, pull it out, and always clean around there, and always lube the valve stem up when you because you can rip it or tear it, cut it. So what we're going to do is use the lube. I set the tire up like this. I lube the bead of the tire. All this does is make the tire go on a lot easier and keep from ripping the bead. If you rip the bead, chances are the tire is ruined. If it does, when you rip it, you'll get through the stages, you'll get it all aired up, then you'll get little bubbles come up in the tires. It's getting air from the bead into that right there separated. It's ruined. The tire is no good. It's junk. Just the reverse process putting it on, guys. Duck head's already adjusted the way I need it. The back of the tire rides on top of the duck head in the back, and in the front of the duck head, the tire, the bead goes in under it. Okay? Spin. Got the bottom, top, bottom just like this. And as you're spinning, guys, press down. Tire is on. You're almost done. Now, yes, I have the valve core out. I just wanted to air this up quickly. All the way down on your pedal is like a bead blaster, a big burst of air pressure coming up. Halfway down is just putting air into the tire. That's where we want to do, halfway down now. You want to make sure the tire is locked in place because it can go flying, guys. Okay, it's seated up. I'll release the tire. You want to put 30, 35 pounds in this. You never want to exceed 40 psi blowing the tire up. Okay, guys, that is how you safely change a tire. Thanks.